Hey everybody, it's TF Nut. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another toy news update for you guys. It's a tiny bit over the place. It is pretty much spread across Bandai's different lines and companies that, sub companies that they have, I should say. A couple things from SH Figuarts and some stuff from Bandai America, Bandai Namco, whatever you want to call it. First of all, just going to start here. They just finally had official reveal images of the integrated suit Tom Holland Spider-Man Final Battle Edition here. From my understanding, just because of what else we're getting from No Way Home, this is the least hyped from my understanding of all of them, besides what the possibility of the Tom Holland head is going to look like. Which, going here, looking at this, these two accessories here, we have an unmasked head there. I completely meant to say just a separate mask there, no unmasked head yet. I guess they're waiting to see if they can even get the licensing or whatever rights is involved with Tom Holland's head face sculpt right now, which I'm pretty sure SH Figuarts released a Tom Holland likeness in the past. I could be wrong. I didn't pick up any of those, so I don't know for certain. But we also have the Doctor Strange cube here, which I'm sorry, I don't remember the name, but this is one of the integral accessories here, or pieces in the plot of No Way Home. So he's going to come with those accessories, which I think is cool. We do have, and some of these images I'm having trouble finding the original sources of, so I screenshotted the original accounts that I found the image that you're seeing here from on Instagram. Usually I'm okay with finding the sources, but today I just can't find some of them. But biggest differences between the one on the right, which is the new one, and the one on the left is slightly different colors, of course. A lot more dark and black on the one on the right. The red is a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more battle damage, a little bit of darker gold on there. I think the new one personally looks a little bit better. Of course, the biggest difference is the gauntlets too. They don't have those gold gauntlets, whatever's going on the previous integrated suit figure. Even though it is pretty much the exact same sculpt, it's different, the different paint there. I guess it's going to be a big deciding factor. If you didn't get the previous one, you want to get this one. This is probably going to be the more worthwhile option for you. Just a quick image of all three Peters right there with each other. They all look great. I am a little bit more reluctant to get the Tom Holland one just because I really wanted the Toby and Andrew one. But, I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to get all three because why get the other two and not get the other third one here? So that way I could properly recreate the scenes of them towards the end of the movie. Last thing I do want to show off, and I don't know where this image came from either, but this sometimes, I can go through like Hobby Genki and find some images, which I have a pre-order link for the new Tom Holland Final Battle Spider-Man down in the description below if you want to pre-order that from Hobby Genki. We have this this unmasked smiling face for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I'm wondering if that means we're going to get another face for Andrew Garfield at all. Because I was interested to see one face, even though it was a stern face, was enough for me. Seeing a smiling face come out, and I don't know if this is going to come with that Tom Holland Spider-Man. That way you could give it to your Tobey Maguire SH Figuarts figure. Tamashii Nations like to do that a lot, I guess, to see if they could, make it worthwhile to actually make the figure. If they think people aren't going to get it, they're going to include accessory for a different figure. That way it's, I don't really know if I like that practice all that much. I've voiced about it on certain things with some of the other SH Figuarts stuff. But here, it is nice to see that we are at least getting another head, and hopefully we can get another one for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Looks like this new Final Battle figure is going to be scheduled for release in February, which is about expected since each of these figures were announced, really officially revealed, with pre-orders dropping a month in between each other, this one being no exception. Yeah, I think if you're getting these imported by the spring, maybe like late, February and all that, you'll have all three of your figures. For some places that are more domestic websites like Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon too, Entertainment Earth, you might get your stuff by maybe the beginning of summer, since it's, maybe add a couple months and all that, because Big Bad Toy Store and other websites, when it comes to imported figures like this, they take a while to get those figures. Next thing I want to talk about pretty quickly is we did get some more images of the second form Frieza just the other day on Instamashi, Tamashi Nation's Instagram account, just showing off some more poses there, as well as now we have this teaser image of a silhouette third form Frieza. Some people were guessing this figure along with different versions of Goku and Vegeta or would be the next in line for the Frieza Saga figures, and now we know for a fact we're going to get third form Frieza. Again, just the silhouette here. There's not much to talk about except for the fact that we are getting one. Some people are already trying to say there's scaling issues with the third form Frieza. Again, we don't know what the exact figure is going to look like yet, so who knows how the actual scaling is going to turn out. So far, with the track record of how these figures are done and scaling and a ton of other things, including the quality, details, accessories, and all that. Tamashi Nation, this is a pretty good track record, so I have no doubt that they will nail the third form Frieza. We'll just have to wait and see exactly how this turns out. Last but not least, and this is pretty surprising, we're getting Jujutsu Kaisen figures in the Anime Heroes line from Bandai Namco, which, you have the separate Tamashi Nation stuff that you have to get imported here into the U.S. from Japan, which, some retailers here in America are getting those now, like Target and even some Walmarts I've seen, just rarely. But you do have stuff that is like specifically made for stores here. What I'm talking about is these cheaper $20, to me, not so great looking figures, but again, they're cheaper. Considering, anime merch can be pretty expensive, especially higher quality stuff is going to be more expensive here. So these are more affordable options for people who either missed out or can't afford the SH Figuarts figures. If you're okay with settling for these, you have this option. And in this image here, this is from Big Bad Toy Store. We do have Kakashi for the fourth Great Ninja War in the background there. Over on the right, we have Frankie from One Piece, which I haven't touched that series, unfortunately. But, until a imports company gets their act together and actually makes some One Piece figures that a lot of people have been wanting for years, Anime Heroes line, which is like $23 to $25 range, it's going to be a good bet for you. And, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen here, which we have first three figures for that I want to talk about. We have Yuji. I'm going to go over, each of these just really quickly. These one image that I have screenshot from Big Bad Toy Store. They may not be the highest quality either, just because they don't have great quality images over on Big Bad Toy Store. But not a lot that comes with this figure. It's, of course, it's not going to come with as much as a SH Figuarts. But it's just, you can see here, open hands, some effects pieces, and some fists. If you need a $20 figure, that's basic enough. For UG, it comes with pretty much everything you need. But, again, I prefer the SH Figuarts one because it comes with more accessories. Nothing for Sukuna involving this figure here. Next up, you do actually get some more worthwhile stuff with Fushiguro here. Looking decent. The only thing is, noticing if, looking at all these images, their articulation will be hindered in some areas, primarily the torso, I believe. There might be a waist swivel in there, but I don't own any of these figures, so I need to eventually pick one up and see for myself. But looks like we're just going to get a swivel, and maybe there's no ball joint at all to do any kind of crunching, which is a little unfortunate, because ab crunches are decently important for the characters like this. But yeah, as you've been seeing with this image, we do have some hands, and one of these hands, the two hands making I can't exactly remember what technique that is right now exactly, but the one that's kind of making like a diamond where the fingertips are touching together, that one's different from what we got with SH Figuarts. But the other two were, for Nue as well as Demon Dogs, those are pretty much the same. I mean, they're not going to be, sculpted the same, but very much similar hands from the SH Figuarts version. Last but certainly not least, we have Nobara here looking really nice. What's cool about this figure is that it does actually have some noticeable differences from the SH Figuarts figure. First of all, I don't think these figures particularly look very much like how they do in the manga or anime. Not at all, actually. The SH Figuarts figure, again, it's not really fair to say because those are more expensive high-end figures, but they definitely, blow these out of the water. But Nobara here, actually comes with two different hands. Each side has a nail, whereas one side of her arm came with hands that have nails in there. I think it was just the left hand, and we didn't get any right hands for the SH Figuarts line for that. But she comes with the doll, too. And we didn't get that with the SH Figuarts figure, I just realized. So that would have actually sweetened the deal on that figure, too, if we got that doll there. So, you know what? They have a little bit of an edge, you know, Anime Heroes here over SH figures. But at the same time, these, to me, just look, unfortunately, way too inferior. Not to harp on these, but they just are inferior to the SH Figuarts stuff. But again, even they're cheaper, and they may be more accessible for people who can't get the SH Figuarts one, who can't afford to get them imported, can't afford the prices on Big Bad Toy Store and other places. So $23 to $25 figures here. Sometimes they actually could go pretty low in price, like $17 to $18 online. So yeah, I would consider these if you just can. If, you know, the SH Figuarts stuff is not an option, but you want articulated, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen figures, there you guys go. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about today's reveals. Not a crazy amount of stuff, but some stuff I did want to talk about. Leave your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram for more content over there, and I'll see you guys later.